Hello and happy new year, and welcome to another episode of the So Are You Doing Life podcast, the very first episode of 2025. So I just want to first congratulate you for making it through 2024. So I just want to get on really quick. This is going to be a short episode, the first episode of 2025. And I just want to remind you, for those of you who have been keeping track, just a reminder, those of you who haven't been keeping track, that I set out a challenge for everyone across all of my medias, all of my everything that I do. And the challenge was a 4-year challenge. I'm just looking at my notes in case you're wondering what I'm looking down. I wrote myself notes so that I wouldn't forget anything. So the challenge is called the Legacy Builders Initiative. And this challenge is about making a difference, being a change maker, building your legacy. And what I mean by that is we always hear people complaining. We hear, especially like about things like the election, they hear about things being unjust. But what do we do about it? We just complain about it, right? We complain about it and then we take that as that is how we're making a change. But my challenge is for not just 2025, it's a 4-year challenge that instead of complaining about things, do something to make a difference. If you see a problem, figure out a way that you can fix it. And I know that that sounds really easy, like easier said than done. I know a lot of people are probably going to say, of course, you can say that, but what are you doing? Or, a lot of times when you say things like that, like you say, what are you doing to make a difference? What are you doing to make a change? People always just immediately think about why that's a bad idea. But I also challenge you to stop thinking that way. Start making a difference. Start doing things that can change the world. If you see a problem in your community, start small. What is something in your community that really needs to be changed? What can you do as a person to start making a change? And don't give me that one person can't make a change thing, because one person literally is how things change, one person at a time. There's always got to be one that starts it off, that one person who starts it, that one person who starts the change, that one person who is the catalyst, that one person who starts getting people together. That person made a difference by being one person. And even though they pulled other people in, they still made a difference by being one person. So every change starts with one person. Everything that you do, everything that you see in the world starts with you. If you want to make a difference, make a difference. So instead of complaining about the election, instead of complaining about how things are unfair, instead of complaining about, I don't know, it can be something as little as people are speeding in your neighborhood and children are playing in the street. I'm not saying that this is like a real scenario. I'm just giving you a scenario. How can you, as someone in your neighborhood, start making a change to protect the children in your neighborhood? That's what I mean by making a difference. Things that actually affect you. Or if you see a problem and you understand what the solution is, how can you put that solution into action? What is it that you can do to fix that problem? What is it that you need? Do you need something? Is there a need for something around you? Then be the person to figure out how to get that thing, whatever it is. And again, I know a lot of people are going to probably push against this, and that's fine. But I also know that a lot of people are going to be all in for this. And those are the people that I welcome and embrace. And for anyone who's going to be against it, I hope that you will eventually start seeing, as we go throughout this year, 2025 and beyond, the next 4 years, and we start sharing stories of people who have made a difference. I hope that you also start shifting your view on this and start making a difference, because I think it's really important to just start making those changes. I think it's really important to start taking action. And the only way that you're going to do that is if you decide to do it. So again, I said this was going to be just a short post. I just wanted to talk about the Legacy Builders Initiative. I'm really going to start talking about that. I'm going to start talking about different changes you can make. I'm going to highlight maybe some things that I'm doing. I do things across all of my platforms anyway. Here in the So Are You Doing Life podcast, I just kind of talk about things that I feel like people or make people a little uncomfortable. And I think I know it doesn't sound like a big thing, but I feel like having those conversations, talking about some of those things, is actually a good way to start. Even just having uncomfortable conversations can help be the beginning of making a difference. And I also like to highlight people who are making a difference, highlight people who are doing positive things in the world, in their community, locally, globally, everywhere. Because I do think that making a change is not just big scale, it's also small scale. It starts in your community, it starts in your neighborhood, and then it goes out to your city, your state, your country, and the world. So that's it. That's the first post of the year. Happy New Year. Let me know if you're in for the challenge. Let me know if you are already doing things that make a difference. Let me know, just what you think about this, and keep watching, stay tuned in, and definitely you will see a lot more content in 2025 than you did in 2024, and hopefully things that resonate with you, and hopefully things that encourage you to make a difference. So thank you for tuning in to another episode. I will see you soon. Stay curious, stay honest, and keep doing life your way.